Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host, David Tare, where I've been featuring my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era from 1954 to 1999. Today I'm up to song number 2811, and that one is Chapel of Love by the Dixie Cups. This one went to number one in 1964. I guess it is considered a classic oldie. Maybe you guys might think I should have put it higher on my list. Maybe I should have. I don't know. But I'm not that crazy about this song. I mean, it's okay. It's a cute song, but it's just very cheesy. I mean, the lyrics going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. I mean, it's a catchy tune, but it's just a very stupid song. But whatever. I mean, it was a big hit. And the group that recorded it, the Dixie Cups, it was featured on their album called Chapel of Love. And here's the group, the Dixie Cups. They were a girl group trio. They were formed in New Orleans in 1963. The original members were the sisters Barbara Ann Hawkins and her sister Rosa Lee Hawkins, as well as their cousin Joan Marie Johnson. So that was the original lineup of the Dixie Cups. Cute teenage girls, I guess. And like I said, it was a catchy song. They didn't have very many other hits. That was their biggest. They only had two other top 40 hits. Later in '64, they had "People Say," which went to number 12, and then in '65 they had a song called "Iko Iko," which went to number 20. And that "Iko Iko," I guess that's their second most well-known song. That's been re-recorded by many other artists over the years. I think it's another kind of cheesy song, but it's an interesting song. And one other thing I think I need to mention about the song "Chapel of Love," it was originally it was written by Phil Spector. I mean, we all know what happened to him. He murdered this girl. And got 12 years in prison for it and died in prison, unfortunately. But during the '60s, he was considered one of the greatest. Record producers in the world. Quite a shock when he turned into a murderer. At least I thought it was. But anyway, it was written by him as well as Jeff Barry and Ellie Greenwich, and they originally intended it for the Ronettes. I'm not sure why the Ronettes didn't record it. I mean, Phil Spector did produce a lot of records for the Ronettes. I think he even ended up marrying Ronnie Ronette, who became Ronnie Spector. Um, but enough of that. Anyway, it was given to the Dixie Cups, and it did go to number one. And there's one other thing about this song I thought I should mention. There's a classic scene in the movie Back to the Future Part 2. I don't know how many guys have seen this movie, but it's a very funny scene. I hope I am not spoiling the movie. But what happens at the beginning of the movie, you probably remember the end of the first Back to the Future when Doc Brown zooms back from 2015 and tells Marty and his girlfriend Jenny to get in the DeLorean because they have to go back to 2015 to fix the future. And so Jenny, she didn't even know anything about the time machine. And all of a sudden, when she learns that they're going to the future, she gets all excited. Oh, wow. Are we going to get married? Is it going to be a big wedding? Where are we going to get married? What kind of dress am I going to wear? She wants to know too much about her future. The doc has to, give her a sleep inducer. But then she ends up waking up in her future home, and she's looking on the mantle. She sees a picture of where they ended up getting married. It was the Chapel of Love in Las Vegas. Go figure. I thought it was a hilarious scene, and you can see how shocked she is when she finds out where she's gonna get married. I just thought it was a great scene. And it's a good movie too. I like the sequels to Back to the Future, even though most people didn't think they were that great. Especially Back to the Future Part Two. That was the one that involved the most time travel paradoxes. So I think I like that one almost as much as the first one. But anyway, enough of that. Anyway, that's my profile on Chapel of Love by the Dixie Cups. I hope you enjoyed it. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time. Bye.